Okay, Kristine.
Oh no. Me?
That's what he said.
Oh God. I don't know where to begin.
Tell him how you started.
Well, everybody says that when I was little, every time they put on the radio, I'd just get up and start dancing. Oh, and this man came around to my house selling
lessons.
Oh, and he was a terrific salesman. He put me up against this television set. It was one of those great big square things. And then he turned me around and picked at my foot and touched it to the back of my head and said, "This little girl could be a star." Well, I don't know if it was the look on my face or the fact that I wouldn't let go of this leg, but my mother saw how much it meant to me. I mean, I watched everything on television that had dancing in it. Especially, oh God, it was every Sunday.
Ed Sullivan.
Right, every Sunday, like church. What was I talking about?
Ed Sullivan.
No. Right, Ed Sullivan. I'm sorry, I'm really nervous.
That's all right. Just take a minute and pull yourself together.
For her, this is together.
He's right. But anyway, I always knew what I wanted to do. I wanted to, be all those people in the movies. Only it's funny, I never wanted to be Ann Miller. I always wanted to be Doris Day. Except I had this little,
problem.
See, I really couldn't sing. I could never really sing. What I couldn't do is
sing.
I have trouble with it.
No.
It goes all around my throat. It's terrifying.
Sing.
See, I really couldn't hear which note was lower or was
higher.
Which is why I disappear if someone says, "Let's start a
choir."
Hey, when I begin to
squeak,
it's a cross between
shriek,
and a quiver or a
moan.
It's a little like a crow or the record player, but it doesn't have a tone. Oh, I know you're thinking, what a crazy
jingling.
But I really couldn't
sing.
I could never really
sing.
But I couldn't do it.
Sing. 3 blind mice.
3 blind mice! It isn't intentional.
She's doing her best. Jingle bells, jingle bells.
Jingle bells, jingle bells! It really blows my mind.
She gets depressed.
But what I lack in pitch, I sure make up in
power.
And all my friends say that I'm perfect for the shower. Still, I'm terrific at it. Guys are coming in there. I'm a birdie on the ring. But when I begin to chirp, they say, "Who's the little going Pong instead of?" And when Christmas comes and all my friends go, it is so disheartening. It is so disquieting. It is so discouraging. Darling, please stop answering. See, I really couldn't.
Sing.
I could never really.
Sing.
What I couldn't do was.
Do re mi fa sol la ti do.
Sing, 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 sing.
Never sing a note. Never sing a note. Never
Sing.
Mark.
Well, I get the feeling most of you always do what you wanted to do. Me, I didn't. I was just a kid for a while. Oh, and one day, my father had this fabulous library in the back of the house. And when I was about 11, I guess, I found this medical textbook. It had pictures of the male and female anatomy. Well, I thought that was pretty interesting. I used to read that book a lot.
Were you interested in medicine, or were you just into the pictures?
No,
Hello, 20.
changes all.
Tell me the time to doubt.
to break out. It's a mess.
It's a mess.
It's time to grow. Adolescence. Too young to take over. Too old to ignore.
down the road, sure enough, acute appendicitis. They rushed me right to the hospital. Well, I figured this book would cover everything the rest of my life. And when I was 13, I had my first, what dream? I went right back to the book. Milky discharge, milky discharge, milky discharge, milky discharge. Gonorrhea. I was in shock, I mean. Gonorrhea. Before it even started, I was terrified. I could tell my mother I had gonorrhea. So the book said drink a lot of water.
Is that all the book said?
No, it said take penicillin, strep, do something or other. But I couldn't do anything unless I told somebody. So all I could do was drink the water, and I drank like 20 glasses a day. For 3 weeks, I almost drowned. So finally, I went to confession and told the priest I had gonorrhea. Oh, I was in shock too. Have you been with my son? Nobody? Nobody. Then how can you have gonorrhea? So I told him about the book's diagnosis of milky discharge, and he set me straight. It was the only time that church ever helped me out. And when I was...
Tits! When am I gonna grow tits?
Secret, my whole life was a secret.
One little fart, and they called me stinky for 3 years.
I'm proud, in my 13, hello, oh, down below, above.
I'll show you mine. You show me yours.
Seeing Daddy naked.
Time to go, time to go.
Run.
La la la.
Mom and Dad were doing it.
I'm gonna be a